warning, speaking about the smell.
Hey y'all, what's up? And welcome to another episode of Cooking with Jay, you know. Today we're going to be cooking lasagna, so y'all sit back, relax, and I'm going to show you how to cook this dish. Of course, some things I'm going to cut out and snip out just to make this a little bit shorter than it has to be. Short and sweet and straight to the point is what I like to say, so sit back, relax, and let's enjoy this episode. Let's get to the cooking. And butter inside of my pan. I got it on very low temperature so that it doesn't burn when I'm trying to cook this up. Something was going on with my skillet and I wanted to test it out before I actually put all of my ingredients inside of it. So I actually like to chop up my ingredients a lot of times, either while the pan is getting hot or chop it up beforehand and then just hold it so that everything is. Okay, so as you can kind of see, I'm going to go in and out talking through the video and talking, as an overhead. Right now, I'm just simply chopping up my bell pepper. Can't talk today. I'm just simply slicing them and then I'm dicing them, cutting them into strips and then just dicing them across. I had to move the spoon back there so you can see, just showing you right there how I slice them up, just nice thin strips, depending on if you really like bell peppers or not. It's depending on how thin and how small you would cut them up into chunks. I don't mind a bit of bell pepper. Right there I was just showing you tuck your fingers in when you're cutting them so you don't cut yourself by mistake. So like I said, you just cut it up as you like it. If you are not a big bell pepper fan, then you might want to cut them into really, really small chunks. But if you don't mind a bit of bell pepper like me and my mom, then however you cut it up is fine.
Something hide but I can be modest. My flow so sweet, feel free to repeat. Since I know I'm number one, feel free to take it.
Okay, you guys, so I kind of just fast forwarded through that, and now we're going to add our ground turkey. I prefer to use ground turkey or ground chicken rather than ground beef. It's a lot healthier, and it kind of cuts out a lot of that greasy substance that be in a lot of your food. Trust me, if you use this instead of ground beef, you will see the difference. It was kind of still frozen. I didn't know that when I got ready to use it, but it was kind of still frozen. So you're kind of going to see me chopping at it like it's a chisel, and that's like some stone or something. But yeah, just gonna simply put in that, add our seasoning, and I had to move the camera so y'all can see a little bit better. Of course, cilantro, because it's not in my house seasoning. Chop chips. So good. I love chives, you can't tell. And of course, mild seasoning that is in a chili bottle. But it's okay. Lots of that to make sure that food is good seasoning, because it still has a lot of water in it, which means a lot of that seasoning is gonna get kind of watered down and washed off a little bit, so you have to add a little bit more after the meat is done. If the meat wasn't still frozen, you wouldn't need to, but because it is, that water from that ice is going to kind of water it down a bit, and you don't want water down food. Okay, so kind of just gonna keep, stirring this up every now and then, letting those flavors marry together while we brown the ground turkey or peas and ground chicken.
Let it be dry. It's a rich fan production. We got so much and the team and I will not stop until we reach the motherfucking top. It's funny to me how one does not see nobody around when they on the grind. Yeah, when the bang comes to the door rolling, everybody want to be a motherfucking friend. Get out my face, get your shit right, cause I ain't got time for no fake shit tonight. Real niggas where it's at. Real niggas got your back. When the beef come around, a real nigga squash it. Yeah. I said a real nigga squash it.
Brown, good, tasty. And I know you see my phone in there. I do snap while I cook. I do the cooking show on YouTube.
Good shit, we making hits faster hits. We coming in to turn game, and I promise you we won't quit.
And it's a lot
side, we west side, we north side all day. Everybody
Everybody
up in the hood, know that we don't play. A weapon I don't carry, cause I ain't about that life. But you run up on me and trust me, bruh, I will fight. Jackson, Mississippi, yeah, that's where I live. South side of that Juice City, that's where shit gets real. They say west side is the best side and north side got cash. I done lived on every side and trust me, bro, it wasn't that bad. We rich fam, we produce stuff, we filmmakers, oh like. We planning on making it big soon one of these days. My homies where it's at, my homies got my back. It's a rich fan production, like we about that. We from the hood, we get it. Nigga down, come get with it.
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna just show you the brand of pasta that I use. I don't really pick a particular brand over another. I love all pasta, but I do like this brand for my lasagna. I like I said, I love all brands of pasta. Just give me the pasta and I will be happy. So we're gonna just finish browning this up, making sure everything is good and brown and nice and incorporated, and then we're gonna just take the cast iron skillet and drain the meat out. Be careful when you do drain your meat, because sometimes the cast iron skillet can get a bit hot. It's one of the, a cast iron skillet you can also put it in the oven. So there I go snapping again. So just be careful and mindful that the handle might actually be hot, because it is a cast iron skillet and the whole entire thing gets hot and not just the part that you're cooking it in. So yeah, we're gonna finish frying this meat. We're gonna drain it off. You can see me there with my oven mitt grabbing it to drain off that meat. And also, if you're weak like me, be very careful with that, because them cast iron skillets do get hot, boo. They get hot and they are heavy. So yeah, if you're weak like me, you might want to have somebody else in the kitchen helping you out. I normally get my mom to drain my meat for me, but I just want to do all this by myself, because she's in a room somewhere working on something probably. So yeah, just drain your meat off. It's why it's taking me so long, because that pan was heavy and it was hot and I couldn't get it. So it's taking me a bit of time to drain off the meat. But just drain it off and then come back and we're gonna put in our sauce. Hey, there I go. Okay, so now we're just making sure everything is good to go. Oh, I bumped the camera. Oh Lord. And we're gonna add in our sauce now. So that's kind of what I went to go do. Go and grab my saucy goodness so that I can show you the brand that I use, that I love to use. It's pretty much the only brand I do use. I take that back. I do use Prego sometimes and Ragu, but not often. I mostly use this version that I went to go get now. So I'm gonna just, shut up. Earlier. Sorry. Just in case you don't know what I'm using. I love this. Bruh, love it, love this stuff. So freaking good. Sorry, I wasn't really looking at y'all. Yeah, this is what I'm using to put, as my sauce for the lasagna. I like to actually pour it over my meat, so it can kind of cook with the meat, and we can kind of absorb the sauce. Then you want to take that and just incorporate all that goodness. There's still a little sauce left in there, so I just dumped that out, put a little water in it, and to get the rest of that sauce out, and just put it in there. I keep bumping this jar in camera. I don't know why, but I didn't put a lot because I don't really want to water down the sauce. But this is a good way to get, if you need extra moisture in your sauce or your whatever you're cooking, and you have the can or the jar, whatever you cooked it in, just take a little water, swish it around in the jar a little bit, and that helps to keep from watering down your food. Now, as far as my pasta sauce, I do use different versions of that pasta sauce. They have a meat sauce, they have, I don't really know all the names of the sauces, okay? But I know they have different versions of that in the can. I mean, some people prefer to use the jars, so I just prefer that particular thing. That particular brand. So just bring this up to a boil and let it cook. And once it does that, you're going to simply move it to the back eye or move it to a different eye, or you can leave it on that eye and just cook your pasta up. but I moved mine to the back so that you guys would be able to see when I cook the pasta, and also when I'm, decided to layer my lasagna. So again, I'm gonna shut up now and just let you watch the video and see what I do. There I go Snapchat again. Whenever I cook anything, I like to put the same seasonings into pretty much everything, unless it's going to be too overpowering. Then I do not do that if I know it's going to be too overpowering. But because I actually want to flavor my noodles, and you want to actually put your seasoning or whatever you're going to put in there before you put the noodles in there, I like to just put the house seasoning in there, just to flavor my noodles, along with some butter. You're going to need a lot because you're going to be doing a lot of noodles. So I know you're like, that's a lot of seasonings you put over in there. No, it's really not. Because it's actually going to get, a lot of it's going to get poured. Ooh, now that was a lot. That was too much. Okay. I didn't know that. See, that's how the thing is. I didn't know that. That was too much. But it'll be alright. It ain't going to hurt nobody. Just a couple of shakes of it. Okay. I went to go grab the butter real fast. But you really do need a lot of seasoning, as I stated before. I put about probably about 2, maybe 3 teaspoons of butter in there. If you don't know why I use a plastic spoon, just watch my sandwich video, and I'm pretty sure I told you in there. But I like plastic utensils. It's a quick and easy cleanup, and I just like those. So I'm just stirring the water with the pasta sticks. You can stir it with a spoon if you want. I like to do that. I only put about 4 pasta noodles in there at a time, simply because if you put more in there and you're not experienced, especially if you're not experienced with this, it's gonna cook fast. Either way it goes, but once it cooks and it's still inside of the water, it's still cooking. So therefore, while you're trying to you'll see later on, when you try to get the pasta noodles out of there and it's not going as fast, they can either become gummy, or they can, get too soft, and when you're trying to get them out of the water, they'll break apart on you, and you really don't want your pasta noodles to be breaking all apart. It's not a very good presentation, I'm just saying. So just let those boil down until they get to the part, get to how you want them. I like my noodles al dente with a little bit of a bite left to them, because they're still going to cook in the oven, which I'm probably going to say later on in the video too. But yeah, just let those cook down into the water, get all nice and soft, so that we can pull them out and put them in the casserole dish. And I'm using that because I didn't have a lasagna pan. I didn't even know I was going to cook lasagna this day, which is kind of how I often cook. I don't really know what I'm going to be cooking. I just decide, hey, I'm gonna take this down and this is what I'm gonna cook, and I wing it as I go most days. So yeah, I'm gonna, as always, shut up now.
My feelings get hurt. I'ma let you think that your trash talking work on some strange levels. I'ma be in your mind, cause you stay in my business like all the damn time. Bitches be my motivation, hate and be my limitation. Try to hate on me, maybe fight lately, but nah, you can't. You mad, I ain't. You telling me that I'm not good at what I do, but I better put it to them since I'm better than you. I heard everything and got this trust and believe what I got. I rock, yeah, I rock.
You want kind of translucent like lip there, I'm gonna let it cook for this a little while longer, but that's kind of what you're looking for with your noodles. And then you put no meat.
You mad, why? Cause I got a flex pussy, but you mad, why? Cause my man fuck is ballin', then you mad, why? Cause my style ain't 87, you mad, why? Cause I'm ballin' just like Ellen, yeah, ballin' just like Ellen, but I gotta earn, I ain't gotta steal what I gotta earn, I'm just keeping it real. One thing I would never be is fake, kick rocks to you and your love friends, cause my joy, bitch, you can't take. Bitch, be my motivation, hate and be my limitation. Try to hate on me, baby, if I believe, but nah, you can't. You mad, I ain't.
So now I'm just gonna take out my noodles, and as you can see, it just dropped right back down.
I love my haters, she my motivator.
The pie, which is what I was talking about earlier.
I love my haters.
When you get them out, so yeah, be careful with that too. It's hot, y'all.
remix. Do you care? Tell me why I'm sleepy, but I can't go to sleep. All the words I've spoken and so I speechlessly sit here and think how the world goes round. How can I be happy when my spirit's down? You expect me to smile when all I wanna do is frown. The smile I put on for you is faker than a clown. You say I should be happy, say I shouldn't be blue, but right here, right now is what I gotta say to you. You don't know my life, you don't know the pain I'm going through, you don't know my struggle, and is your caring really true? The answers I demand to the questions at hand. How you care about to the questions at hand.
They would not act right at all. They kept slipping back into the van when I got ready to put them in the van. So in the dish, right? They kept slipping back into the pot. I got ready to put them into the dish. They were acting lazy as well. But I eventually got them all in there. Although it was very extremely hot. Try to get your noodles to come up on the side of that. That's gonna be poured in there, especially if you have a weak sauce. I kinda like my sauce to shit that's a little bit thick. And it's okay if you layer.
You know it's funny how I think you my friend, but when push come to shove, I get pushed out the van. You know it's funny how you think you in love, but when push come to shove, you get left like a scrub. You know it's funny how I think you care about me. You only care about yourself as the reality. It's very funny how you constantly mistreat me. Only thinking about yourself as you deceive me. It's very funny how my feelings get thrown. Constantly open the window and they're gone. Constantly open the window and they're gone.
Lasagna that you get from the stores, and you don't necessarily have to use chili. You can use whatever you like. Because I know some people don't actually like chili cheese, or they may not like Parmesan, they may not like mozzarella. So it's all really dependent on what you like. Yeah, I was just showing you guys that I have to cut out that spider spoon, and that's why we do. Well, that's why we do both of them. Because I didn't have my other spoon, but I just put it in there, so I had to use both to get the sauce to get on my stove. So I'm just adding the meat now and trying to get some sauce in there, spread it all over the pasta. You kind of don't want to leave your pasta exposed because if you do, it will literally burn inside of the stove. Yeah, just showing you how to put in there. I just told you, just sprinkle the cheese all around. Half the noodles and everything. Get it very, very cold. It's gonna melt, so you don't have to have it extremely every piece of meat and pasta sauce covered. But you know, you want it kind of all over. If you like cheese like this, just throw it all in there. You know, just make sure you leave some for the top. And depending on how many layers you do, you kind of want to leave some layers. I was just showing you guys to bag up the nutrition bag. You know, you gotta count your calories, and if you count your carbs and whatever, you gotta make sure you catch that up. Alright, that's my change as always. Okay, so now I'm just checking the pasta to see if it needs to come out yet. It did. So I'm just keep on longer. Kind of had to move y'all out the way real quick. The ones in the oven, so I can cut it off. Sometimes I do these little pans in the oven that I use often, like something every single day. And those little pans, like maybe pie is already cooked, and I got to heat up. Yeah, so now I'm just adding the last layer of my pasta noodles. Yeah, you see how hard it is to get those things up out of there, especially in that hot boiling water. And it's just hard.
I really care about you.
Do you care about my life? Do you care what I'm going through? Do you care about anything besides what benefits you? Do you want to hear about my struggles?
So just take it that was like very burnt, and it was not good at all. I mean, the dish as a whole was good, but that little burnt part was not. I'm moving off for the eyes so that it would get to cook the pan. Skillet, I mean. I'm just adding the rest of the cheese onto the top of there. Y'all see me wasting cheese all over the place. I'm such a messy cook. Oh my gosh. See, I'm just trying to get all that incorporated. Make sure there's no pasta noodle exposed. I use a lot of cheese, y'all. Now to the oven we shall go. I'll be stepping on the stove, I'll be rocking my road, let's put up on the track, so you know it's gonna be cold. Yo, I step up by satellites, rocking my ride, then I roll up at this house, and I find us something fast, so we all up in the ride, and we singing our song. We stop up at this party, but we ain't leaving alone, so I look to my left, and then I look to my right. Little daddy got his bitch ready to fight. I'm a star, and I know this, you hate me cause I'm dusty. When I get up in the morning, got the clothes on blind. The people staring at me, wanting all my time, but I got to remember to stay on my toes, cause if I don't, oh, I couldn't hold. You think I'm worried about you when you think around me? I'm not an FB, just got an OG. But don't think cause you happy, I can knock you off your horse. Bitches in my face, so make this got the chorus. Got a sister named Angel and a bro named Slick, older brother named Rio, so you know we killing me. We all up in the same, niggas screaming the name. Got the bros and the cops with the hoes, giving brain. If you guys on the stage, do the parking and leave. While I still baking, let my teeth stare at this beat, yeah. Stare at this beat, go.
But you could add any type of meats and vegetables that you like to this. Just simply add it to the meat mixture before you pour it into the, before you put it in the dish to start layering it. Just put it over into the actual pot back there and let it soak for a minute. And yeah, so we're gonna cut into this leg, and I'll see you guys on the next posting, next upload, the next show. I love you guys so much. As always, you can't see me because I be looking hot mixture. Well, I just got up a little while ago before I started looking at it. I'm like all me else. But I do hope you guys
This
enjoyed
baby
the
fuck,
show
nigga.
today, and I hope you enjoyed.
On back. Rather be real than fuck with all you lames. I'ma get my 100 mil and get up out this game. Running around these streets, can't live like this no more. Me and my team gon' make it big, so fuck what you think about. Rich fam up in this thing, watch us gon' change up this game. You know we do it big like that. Get your haters and gon' fall back. It's your girl Jay in this thing. When I blow up, you gon' know my name. It really don't matter what I do. Everybody know that I'm the truth. Shooting up, peach film or laying down that track. Rich fam deep in this bitch and yeah, they got my back. These new rappers think they doing shit around the way. Watch this fam turn up this bitch. These Greek rappers we slay. We don't play no fucking games. This ain't no NBA street. Don't fuck with none of my family. Them niggas be packing heat. Rather be real than fuck with all you lames. I'ma get my 100 mil and get up out the game. Running around these streets, can't live like this no more. Me and my team gon' make it big, so fuck what you been told, nigga. Tragic Rio, Angel, and my nigga Young Lil One. Guaranteed to entertain, don't matter what is done. I love my people, Lord knows to do, but sometimes I feel so alone. Then I remember God's on my side, and that makes me strong. There are people up in this world that don't want me to succeed, but I'ma just push harder and make the mind turn green. Don't fucking get it twisted, this rap shit is a hobby, bitch, cause I lay down some fire shit. And hey, your ass like if I had one wish, we could be best friends, we could be best friends, but fuck all that fakeness and shit that don't matter. Looking at the news, man, this shit is getting sad. The police and the justice system now make people scared. That's why the people shout now, Black Lives Do Matter. Yeah, that's why the people shout now, Black Lives Do Matter. Black Lives Do Matter. Black Lives Do Matter. That's why people shout now that Black Lives Do Matter. Rather be real than fuck with all you names. I'ma get my 100 mil and get up out the game. Running right the streets, can't live like this no more. Me and my team gon' make it big, so fuck what you been told. Rather be real than fuck with all you names. I'ma get my 100 mil and get up out the game. Running right the streets, can't live like this no more. Me and my team gon' make it big, so fuck what you been told.
Different amounts of calories or whatever. But it's just the estimate of what it is anyway. It's completely estimated on what you do. So that's it for this meal. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, that's what it is. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining me in this episode of my show with all of the good cooking. Yeah. Be sure to join me next time I think I'm gonna do another cooking show. I think it's another one after this one, and then be sure to check out the exercise videos that I have on here for the daily routines of exercise. I do apologize when I can't post or when I post very late. It's a lot that be going on with me, so I apologize for all of those things that I do and don't do for you guys that aren't very good. Okay, so don't judge me, just be with me and work with me. Okay, be sure to follow me on all of my social medias. I love you guys so much. Follow my Snapchat, follow my Facebook pages. I have 3, one for business, one for art, and one for my personal page. This is my art page, the first one was my personal, and this next one is my business page. I love you guys so much and see you next time in the next video. Bye.